I want to start playing more FNAF games. Any FNAF game. So guys, subscribe and tell me in the comments which game would you like me to play. Yo, and welcome to a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's. Play as a male protagonist or play as a female protagonist? Oh, so maybe there's different scenes between the two of them. Let's start with the male one, because I think I'm a male. Ain't I? My name is Josh Black. I'm 25 years old and my new job is being the night guard at a nightclub. But not just any nightclub. Frenni Fazclaire is one of those off-the-strip style clubs where the clientele either is recommended, poached, or somehow lured in by the neon sign above the entrance. The real draw for Fazclaire is the unique staff they have. All the girls are animatronics. There's 4 life-size advanced animatronics that sing, dance, act as waitresses and provide private shows. Only 4 for everybody? Why the club needs a night guard is unclear. My new boss, Mr. Smith, isn't even meeting me in person. Instead, Mr. Smith gave me the door code and instructions of where to go once inside. The whole situation is a little weird, but I can't complain. What was the code again? Oh, I entered. Mr. Smith note, welcome to Frenni Fazclaire's nightclub, where we make your dreams come real, blah 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 blah. For your first night here, you'll want to take some time and get to know the layout of the building, as well as where all the cameras are. The security room is across the dance floor, past the animatronics room and before the staff locker room. The animatronics might still be active from their day cycles, but they should recognize you as a member of the staff once you change into the uniform. What happens if I don't change into my uniform? I recommend you do that now before you go any further. After that, head to the security room and get acquainted with the tech there. Just head to the staff area to the left of the stage and follow the signs. Can't miss it. Are they gonna make a live action of this story as well? Also remember, rule number 1 of the club is that you cannot mess around with the animatronics. I'll call around 3 AM to see how you're doing. Is he gonna call me at the witching hour? Well, that's an interesting way to create and onboard a new employee. Should I change here or in a locker room? Oh, we're already making a choice now. He advised us to change here. What if I change in a locker room? There's no way I'm changing in view of any cameras. Am I in danger? I head straight past the staff only warning. As I pass by a room marked as animatronics, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. The door is slightly ajar, and through the crack I can see several recharge pods as well as a dressing room. I can see into the pods from this angle. I also don't see any of the animatronics active inside the room. Yet I can shake the feeling that I'm being watched. All the cameras everywhere, I guess. The good news is that locker room is the next door on the right. The bad news is that I hear the sound of running water and someone humming inside. Is it Bonnie? Is she taking a shower? But there's nobody inside. Oh, it's Foxy, or whatever her name is. Not wanting to intrude, I turn to go change into the security room instead. However, my phone goes off into my pocket, causing the Foxy robot to jump and roll on the spot. No! Hey, who's there? Should I apologize or run for the security room? Apologize and introduce myself or sprint for the security room? Let's run and fail! I can feel the floor vibrating as the animatronic chases after me. Is she coming after me? Get back here! You aren't supposed to be in the club right now! She's fast. Too fast. There's no way I'm going to make it. My legs and lungs are on fire. I'm running as fast as I can, but to no avail. Ah! Gotcha! Time for you to leave! No! Did I lose? Oh, I lost already. She's a quick one, isn't she? That was fun. Let's maybe apologize. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a peeping Tom. I'm Josh Black, the new security guard. I swear. See, I have the uniform and everything here. Well, next time make sure you're wearing your uniform. You're lucky I'm in low power mode and that I can detect your badge. She still killed me last time. Otherwise, I'd be chasing after you and running you out of the club. Noted. I'll just wait until you're done changing before I do so myself. I turn as if to leave. Don't touch me. Damn, just fast, even in low power mode. Nah, you saw me so I get to see you. It's only fair, isn't it? I didn't see anything. Besides, we're all part of the Fazclaire family here. What's a little skin among co-workers? Please don't make me do this. I can feel the Fox's eyes on me the entire time. Please, get away from me, Foxy. Nice and toned. The last guy we had was a scrawny little thing we couldn't play with without worrying it'd break. But you've got some meat on you. Thanks, I guess. I was a bouncer at my last job, not a very good one on account of me being fired, but I've seen a few fights and know the value of working out. Well, Mr. Black, my name's Fexa. I think you and I are going to get along quite well. Fexa, Foxy, the same thing. The next thing I feel is a strong pinch on my right butt cheek. Ow, what are you doing? And where is she going? It's a good thing I took care of business before coming tonight, else I'd be finding it even more difficult to focus on a job. Okay, so I did the business before. This is nothing like the first FNAF game. How many cameras are in here? There's a sticky note under the laptop with a username and password written on it. So if anything happens, I'll just post on Reddit. And I can't downvote it because I'm lying, right? There's at least 3 cameras on every room aside from the locker rooms and the VIP booths. Both of those have a camera watching who enters and leaves. There's also way more cameras in the animatronics room that is necessary. It's a big room split into 3 parts, but why does every recharge pod need 2 cameras focused on it? And why does the repair area's camera have a bit of static that buzzes in and out? Can Fexa enter my security room? I catch sight of Fexa slipping into a recharge pod labeled with her name. Oh, so she's just going to recharge for the night, right? Oh, Chica! There's 4 more pods. One is labeled Chiku with a golden bird inside. Another pod is labeled Bonfi containing a purple bunny. The 4th pod is labeled Frenni Fazclaire. Both it and the spare unlabeled pod are empty. Oh no. Does that mean there's an animatronic wandering around? I better check all the cameras and figure out their features before leaving the security room. I don't see the missing animatronic anywhere, but I do hear some humming coming from the camera pointing at the stage. Is she singing? Maybe she's up in the VIP booths or hiding backstage? Are you there, Frenni? This is Josh Black, the new security guy for the night shift. Oh, she's here! She's a manager? Congratulations, Mr. Black! You've passed my little test for your first evening! Don't you have to recharge, buddy? I was waiting to see if you'd figure out the cameras and what you'll do when one of us wasn't in their recharge pods. Glad I thought to poke around on the computer then. Are you also Mr. Smith by chance? I'm afraid not. I just have the manager badge because I manage all the animatronics, including myself. How can you manage yourself? I guess you could do that. Why not join me for a drink out here at the bar? Or maybe I could come to you? Should I join Frenni for a drink? Join Frenni for a drink or ask Frenni to return to her pod? Let's do that. I don't see why not. A drink? That sounds nice, though I'm not sure if it's allowed. Of course it is, it just comes out of your pay. Mrs. Smith is very diligent about reviewing the nightly security footage. Nothing gets past him. Does he review everything? But never mind that, are you coming to me or am I coming to you? Again, I am coming to you. I'll come to you. Wonderful, see you shortly. I hope I don't regret this. Mr. Black, so good of you to join me. I was worried you'd stay cooped up in the security room. Should I have? Not at all. Your job is to keep the nightclub safe, isn't it? Yes, but... Then have a seat. I'm in danger of being bored to death. Right, so I gotta know, can you actually drink being an animatronic? Indeed I can, all the girls can. Does that mean that she uses a toilet as well? We don't actually consume the liquor though, we started to put back in the bottle later. Okay, that's disgusting actually. That way we can maintain the illusion of drinking with patrons without the drinks going to waste. I'll admit that's pretty smart, but hang on, doesn't that mean having a drink now won't mean anything? A drink only matters as much as you want it to. Now then, what can I get to you? Let's keep it simple, a rum and coke please. I feel like I shouldn't be drinking right now. A nice start to the evening, don't you think? It's pretty damn good. I'm inclined to agree. If all I have to do is watch you animatronic girls and drink, this is going to be a sweet gig. I'm glad you think so, Mr. Black. Just remember, rule number 1 is always in effect. Don't mess around with the animatronics, yeah? I hadn't planned on it. I mean, isn't that why we're playing this? That's always how the security guards start, then after a few nights, they change their tune. I can imagine why. Hold on a second, might be important. Who is it? Unknown, watch your back. Watch my back? I cannot watch my back. Only on a mirror. There's more to the animatronics than the boss wants you to know. Who is this? Maybe the previous night guard? When in doubt, hole up in the security room and pray 6 AM rolls around. Oh, so are they gonna try to kill me as well? That's when their programming ticks over into the day cycle and you'll be safe. It's 2:30 though. The guy was going to call me at 3 AM. Who is this? Did you get my number? I think that's the previous night guard. Well, that isn't ominous at all. Sorry about that, just spam, Frenni is nowhere to be found. Even their drink has vanished. What the hell is going on here? I better get back to the security room before anything else weird happens. Maybe the upcoming call from Mr. Smith will shed some light on what's going on in the nightclub. Well, I think having a drink with Frenni wasn't that bad. Oh, Mr. Smith is calling me. Hello?
How's it going, kid? Animatronics behaving? Bar all stopped?
I'm supposed to be stuck in the bar?
Listen, kid, sometimes when we close up for the night, there isn't time to fully replenish the bar or clean up big messes. Since you're the night guard, and that means you're going to have to do those things.
A night guard doesn't mean that he has to replenish the bar.
Good news is that I remember we're only missing a bottle of raspberry liquor at the bar. Should be one of those in the storage.
It feels weird that I, as a security guard, has to handle janitor stuff. Shouldn't I be staying at my post or occasionally patrolling?
That's just how the cookie crumbles here. The reason I'm paying you more than most other clubs is because your job is multifaceted. That a problem?
Yes, because you weren't specific about that previously. Considering you'll get me caught up on my already behind rent and let me order pizza once or twice, not at all. Where do I get a boost to restock the bar?
Like I said, the extra stuff is in the storage room. Be careful not to lock yourself in the walk-in freezer.
If I do, how do I get out?
Had that happened once, and the only reason the poor sap didn't freeze to death was because the animatronics were out that night and found him.
How often do they wander anyways? I've already seen Fexa and Frenni out of their pods. Should I worry about them getting into the security office?
They're supposed to spend the night recharging, but every once in a while they'll have extra energy left over from the day. That or they can complete their recharge cycles early. That usually leads to them acting a bit quirky. Last guy to have your job thought that meant he could have his way with them. Don't be stupid like him, kid. They're just machines, limited by their programming. As for the security office, they're programmed to only enter when given permission. Some goes for my office on the other side of the club. There might not be a camera in either place, but don't think you can sneak a quickie without me finding out.
What happens if the animatronics get rough on me?
Like I said, they're machines. Assert authority and order them back to their pods.
Okay, you mind me having a drink or two from the bar? Maybe bringing in some music or something to do in the downtime?
As Freddy probably told you when you had that rum and coke, drinks come out of your pay. As for music and shit, whatever lets you handle the shit that needs doing, and you from going psycho like the last guy. Anyways, my vape's nearly dry and I'm dead tired. Remember to close up when you leave at 6 AM. Don't call me and wake me up unless you're about to die or something.
Sure thing, boss. Okay, so call him when I'm about to die. Got it. I feel like I have even more questions now than I had going into that call. Still, I at least have something to do now. In searching for something to prop the freezer open just in case it's needed, I find a crowbar in one of the desk drawers. So even if I'm stuck inside, I can pop it open. I don't know why a tool like that is in such a place. Who is that on the door? It doesn't take me long to find the bottle of raspberry liquor that Mrs. Smith was talking about. Before I grab a bottle and leave, I peek into the water boxes out of curiosity. Most of the boxes contain standard bar stuff, but one box stands out as hot for containing more energy bars than any nightclub should ever go through. Maybe energy bars are used a lot here? Maybe to give energy to the customers? Got a raspberry liquor! Was someone in here? Someone's been in here and they left in a hurry. Set on the seat is a photo of Fexa with the phone number written on it. I immediately checked the cameras. Fexa is in her pod. I even rewind and checked the last 30 minutes of footage just to be sure. At no point did Fexa leave her pod as far as the cameras were concerned. The only one moving about the nightclub is me. Should I text the number now? Text the number or pocket the picture for later? Does it make any difference? Let's do it now. I'm not busy now. It's Fexa's number. Thanks for the picture. How did you get past the cameras? Maybe because she's very fast? There's an old bug in the system where the cameras loop from 3:32 to 3:34 AM. Oh, so she knows this. What more does she know? Text me during the day when it's easier to sneak a message. I'm not working during the day. I guess that answers that. With my nightly duties attended to and the animatronics sleeping, the rest of my shift passes without incidents. What picture is that? Yeah, night one complete! That wasn't that bad, was it? That was cool. I'm back at my house. How much is rent in this goddamn place? My apartment isn't amazing, but it gets the job done. I beeline straight for the kitchen and prepare a quick breakfast of buttered toast. It's 7 AM. Shouldn't I be sleeping? Do you leave pictures and your number for all the guards, or have I caught your interest? I also don't think I forgot about you getting into my secure place last night. I should totally get to see your David John's locker in return. Then I wait and wait. 2 hours pass and still no reply. She's probably working, right? She's typing, let's go. 2 hours later, huh? Let's just say you're interesting. Am I? And don't think I didn't catch the whole David Jones versus David Josh pun for my locker. What's all the cool things? You can have this picture to tide you over until tonight. I wanna see the picture. Oh, is that the picture? That's a cool picture. Yeah, I love this photo, Foxy mate. Let's mate later, okay? Damn, you've got quite the asset there. How are you supposed to have fun with the cameras watching anyways?
Well, we always have 2 minutes around 3 AM though with me. You won't last 30 seconds.
Give me 4 seconds. Care to make that a bet?
Oh, I'd love to, but let's figure out the camera thing first. The last guy had a few ways, but Mrs. Smith patched all the big security holes when he got caught.
She knows about the glitch though. Let's use the glitch.
As far as I know, there's just the 3 AM bug left at the moment.
Got it. I'll sleep on it and see if I can figure anything out. See you tonight. Why am I doing something dumb like this? Should I do it before my shift? No, right? Why should I do that? I've got a few hours before I'm due at the nightclub. I'm not a techie per se, but it occurs to me that having admin access of the security room laptop might be important, especially if I need to delete or modify any footage in case of a fuck up or having fun with the animatronics. Then again, there's a chance that some hidden security measure will trip and alert Mrs. Smith if I tried any hacking. Should I research ways to gain admin access? Research methods of getting admin control? Find a better use for my time. Let's do that though. Who cares about Mrs. Smith? How hard could it be? Hackers do stuff like this all the time in movies. A few Google searches later and I've gone down a rabbit hole of technobabble that almost goes over my head. Hey, where are you going? I understand just enough to be armed with 3 methods to try once I get to work. There's nothing else for me to do at home. Time to get to work. Night 2 October 18? By the way, there's a bunch of stuff to do at home, okay? On stage is Frenni. Just to be on the safe side, I checked the clock on my phone. Technically, my shift doesn't start for another 10 minutes. Perhaps I should sit down and enjoy the show? Do I sit and watch Frenni? Watch Frenni perform? Decline their offer. It'll be nice for them, you know? This next one goes out to a special someone in the audience. Is it me? Every night the dream's always the same. Can't escape these walls of dark decay. Feel me drowning underneath the waves. Every time it never seems to change. Our voice is that of an angel, thank you so much. American Next Idol. To change, took you away. Now they're gonna get it, all I have. You know, now you're gone, and I just want to have you back again. Hollow heart is all I have today. Someone came and pulled away the veins. They stitch it up and put me on display, but nothing seems to cure me of the pain. What are you talking about right now? What? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is Frenni crying? Can animatronics even cry to begin with? The pain took you away and now they're gonna get it, all I have. You know, now you're gone. And I just want to have you back again. Wow, great song, Frenni, wow. Took you away. Took you away. Took you away. Took you away. Woo! So hot stuff, what you think? That was a beautiful song, sad, emotional, captivating. You're too kind, but please do keep praising me. Well, I think there's more to you than meets the eye, and what does is already quite appealing. I look forward to seeing more of you. Fexa was right, you are too good for us girls, but I think your alarm's about to go off. Is this a dream? Or maybe it's the start of my shift, right? I really need to figure out how she's doing that. Is she just fast like Fexa, or is there more at play here? I think sometimes the animatronics just vanish out of nowhere.
Don't have anything for you to deal with tonight, kid, but you picked a bad time to sign on. Getting a thunderstorm on your second night's gonna be rough. Some of the animatronics don't take well to thunder, and if the power goes out, then all of them will automatically activate and seek out the highest authority in the building. Remember, no messing around with the animatronics, even if they come onto you. Ciao!
Who is it? Oh, the known person. Get out now. Seriously, who is this? This isn't funny. I cannot send him messages. One thing's for sure, I'm not leaving the security room anytime soon. I could try some of the hacking tricks I picked up earlier to pass the time. Or maybe I should wait until 3 AM rolls around so I'm not caught on some hidden camera. Should I attempt to hack the laptop? Try hacking it? Hold off for now, let's do it. I'm not afraid. I have nothing better to do, so I try and mess around with the laptop using what I learned before coming tonight. Almost immediately, the first attempt fails and shows up a security alert saying that the action has been locked. I start to panic but force that down to try something else. The second attempt gets me admin access. I'm able to erase the security alert so there's no sign of my failed attempt. Okay, so we did it, we're hackers now. Phew, that could have been much worse. I remember that all the tutorials talked about making a secret root account, so I have a backdoor into the laptop without throwing up any alarms. Next, I check the camera assets. With my level of control, there's an easy way to loop the footage and or outright erase it. The latter will be noticed easily, but the former should work just fine for my purposes. I also know that the camera feeds are all being encrypted and piped to a server somewhere in the building. However, even with my level of access, I can pierce the encryption or stop the feed entirely. With that all handled, I better check in on the girls. That means I can eventually do something with the girls and then delete the footage, right? Having fun, I see. Everything alright in there. Mrs. Smith told me some of you girls don't take well to thunderstorms.
Hi there, Mr. Black. Everything's fine in here so far. Chico is really the only one that has a lightning complex, and she's fast asleep.
That's good. Say, mind if I ask you a question?
You just stayed silly, but sure.
Fair. Why plug the guitar into your tie and not the speaker? Do you have a built-in sound system?
I do. I'm not as specialized as Chico or Frenny, but I can act as my instrument speaker whenever I want. They'll build into my ears, see?
That's quite the loadout. I'll have to get here earlier one night so I can see all four of you performing at once.
That would be awesome.
Can you just play the guitar, or are you musically inclined with other instruments?
I can play pretty much anything decently except wind instruments. You can probably guess why. She doesn't have lungs.
So I take it you're the main music producer on stage. Neat. Do you take requests?
That depends on the nature of the request.
Say, I wanted a solo performance of something like Thunderstruck.
I need permission to come into the security room or to go on stage for that. That latter needs Frenny's approval as well.
Speaking of rules, anything I should know about the nightclub that might not be obvious? Like, what do you do when not performing, for example?
That's an easy one. The upstairs is for VIPs and private shows. The whole point of the downstairs is for us girls to find good marks and convince them they want to pay extra to see some more robot skin. I'm really good at pole dancing, so I tend to be upstairs in costume and out of it when not on stage.
Oh yeah? I wanna see that. Prove it to me.
Aside from that, I think the only thing you're not allowed to do besides messing around with us is to go into Mr. Smith's office without his permission. Though that makes both all the more fun.
What about thunderstorms? Is it safe for you to be in the charging pods if there's a power surge? And is Chico afraid of lightning thunder or just doesn't like it?
I think it's safe for us to be in the pods. I don't really remember the last time the power went out completely. As for Chico, well, one time she got locked out of the club by accident during a thunderstorm and ended up struck by lightning. She got repaired and all that, but she still has some understandable hangouts about the whole thing. She's traumatized.
Understandable. Thanks for sharing, Bonfi. Or Bonfi.
Don't mention it.
Dude, the power went out! Uh-oh, this is a big problem. Warning, network connection lost. Webcam recording enabled. Tapes will be checked. Don't mess around with the animatronics.
Hey Dad, now that the power's out, we can have some fun together. We could do it with 3 people if you wanted. I know you wanted a solo performance, but how about a group one instead? Please let me in. I need to cuddle something right now really bad.
How should I handle the animatronics? Search for a vendor another way out of the room. The other girls, they have to be good and wait for you upstairs. Let them in. I think I shouldn't let them in, right? There's no way that door is going to hold back for animatronics. One way or another, I'm done for. I might as well accept what's coming to me. Are they gonna kill me? All of them?
Finally, we get a piece of your ass! I wonder how long you last. All them down, girls. Time to show Mr. Black how we do things at Fazclaire's.
No! I died in my second night. Well, at least you went out with a bang, literally. Guys, we're gonna stay here for a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's. If you wanna see me continue this, don't forget to subscribe. Say good. Bye.